exciting young and upcoming talent. Scary to think, isn't it, how good they might actually be.
Young talent means, Kevin, they have to grow. And the way you grow is playing big-time games against other talented players. So what a great opportunity on both sides against quality competition to see exactly where you're at.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Thompson. Shot's good by Middleton.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
Cunningham for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The 3 from Poole. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
Goes back up, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Washington has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Koulibaly off target from outside. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Cunningham passes to Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Shots good by Middleton.
This is part of Middleton's arsenal. He has range for days.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wizards leading by 6. Fires from deep. Pass to Poole. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28. And Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class. And I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Now, here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. Harris's shot is off.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good on the triple. Middleton's got 9 points.
And that's his game. Middleton knows he's out there to shoot the rock whenever he gets a good look.
Wasted no time on that one. Cunningham's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Pistons. Poole kicks to George. It's up a 3. He can't hit that time. Pistons trail by 6. Thompson in the post. Defended by Middleton. They grab their own miss. For 3, Harris. George with the defensive effort.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Malik Beasley comes in for Tobias Harris. Ivy's checked in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. George finds Poole. George sets a screen for Poole. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Beasley outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
There's the pick. Poole fires away from outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Chris Middleton has been on display for Washington. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
They've got Corey Kispert, also George out there. And it's Champagnie in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Now, here's Schroeder. Still yet to score. Thompson finds Ivy. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Wizards with the lead. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Thompson. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Washington leading now by 5. Kispert wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Marcus Smart does a little bit of everything. You love to see him sharing the rock.
And Ivy now top of the key. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Ivy. Launches a 3. It's good from long range.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Outside, Smart. And it's off from 3-point range. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Schroeder. And Detroit again with the bucket. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here's Smart after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Back to George. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And here's Kispert from the arc. Fires from way outside. Kept alive by Washington. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. So both teams making some changes here. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Malik Beasley. Hardaway is subbed in for Jaden Ivey. And Poole gets it to go.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry
by 0.2%. Pool's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Pistons trail by 6. Hardaway for 3. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Harris with it. Now defended by Sarr. And Hardaway gets it to go.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Pass to Sarr. And 1:01 left in the first half. There's the 3. The Wizards with another miss. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 3. On the wing, Hardaway. Let's go. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
Outside for George. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thompson. And here's Harris from the arc. Washington with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Coulibaly. And here's George. Lets the 3 fly. Duran pulls it in. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Hardaway for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Pistons trailing on the floor for Detroit. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Duran in at the center position. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive. Six to shoot. Thompson finds Cunningham. Shoots over Poole. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. From the Wizards, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Pass to Coulibaly. A 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Coulibaly's got the first points of the second half here for the Wizards. And the basket by Harris.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Coulibaly with it. Guarded by Hardaway. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And another 3 for Detroit.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
And a wide open look for Shaw. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Sarr. From down in the low post, it goes.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Wizards trail by 6. On the wing, Koulibaly. Off target from three-point range. Hardaway kicks to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Launches it. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Poole with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Poole's got 13.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Now Poole following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. And Middleton kicks to Poole. Pass to Koulibaly. Nobody near George. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Out to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Carrington. Hits the three-point foul. He's got 6. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To halt the run, hits it from three-point range.
Oh, great response from Ivy, matching the triple.
Here's Carrington, covered by Beasley. Back to Kispert. Here's Carrington. Kispert with it. He's covered by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Carrington. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
19 seconds left to play in the third. Schroeder against Smart. Schroeder dishes to Ivy. Back to Schroeder. Looking for Ivy, and he gets it there. For 3, Beasley. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Tie game in Washington. And after a quick break, we're going to come. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Sadiq Bey, also Kispert out there, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And that one is good by Beasley.
Oh, that was deep by Malik. He doesn't lack any confidence whatsoever.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Smart. A 3 ball. Holland with the rebound. The Pistons shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Nobody near Schroeder. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Bey. No good from outside. Here's Holland, guarded by Smart. Pass to Stewart. To take the lead. They get it back. Beasley for 3. Unable to get that one. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. No one covering.
Well, I absolutely love that pass from Marcus Smart. Almost like a sixth sense relative to where his teammate was.
And it's Beasley, that time in the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Smart deciding where to go with it. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The shot by Ivy, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Down low, outside for Smart. Kispert setting the pick for Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kispert. Comes up empty down low.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Ivy's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Champagny passes to Bay. All sorts of time. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Bay's got 5 points in the quarter. The Pistons trailing. Schroeder outside, knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
Pass to Kispert. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Ivy. Fast break, here they come. Smart with the steal. To the left wing. Here's Carrington. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Schroeder finds Ivy. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Smart. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Carrington. Outside, Smart. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches from deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Schroeder outside. There's Holland. Defended by Kispert. Schroeder kicks to Beasley. Trifecta!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
This one for 3. That shot, no good. The Pistons on offense. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Smart. Pass to Champagny. Beasley with it. There's the triple. That shot misses. Bay against Schroeder. Here's Carrington. Here's Bay. The 3 won't fall. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Green. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
3-point
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Poole. The three. Drains the triple.
Shooters shoot. Poole just couldn't let that three go unanswered.
Ball looks over the floor. Off target from three-point range.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Miller. Outside for Green. Bridges, a screen on Poole. Bridges outside. Clock at 4. And here's Green from the arc. Washington with a rebound. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drive.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Ball. Bridges, a screen on Poole. Pass to Miller. Fires the three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got 6.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Middleton, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Ball passes to Miller. From deep three-point land. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Poole for 3. Washington again can't hit. The Hornets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And it's Green missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Middleton, that time on the assist by Poole.
And you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that. Poole has to take advantage like that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Poole with the ball. Started now by Ball. The three is up. George, that one's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Ball no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Miller outside. 1:03 left in the first. And here's Green from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 1. Outside Coulibaly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
For 3, Bridges. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
Middleton outside. Over Green. Middleton, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Miller. Off target from outside. Poole with the ball. From deep, Sarr. The shot that time not on target. He got it up. That one no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Hornets up by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
They've got Kispert, George out there with Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Ball. Pass to Diabate. Now Curry. Fires for three. Not going to go that time. Ooh, nice D from George. Washington trailing. Here's Carrington. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
Smart with a bucket.
Yeah, Smart has such great body control. He can let the jumper go from wherever he wants.
For three, Smith. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Smart for three. And again, it's Washington with a three.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Kispert on the wing. It's George on the wing. 6 points for him. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Smith left side from the arc. The three. Buries it from three. Smith's got 6.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
The three from Curry. Rebound by the Wizards. Holmes has got 4 rebounds in the game. They've got numbers. Smart for three. Washington again can't hit. The Hornets with the lead. Ball outside. Over to the wing. Smith right side. Here's Diabate. No good on the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out.
Oh, that was incredible! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
George for three. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Smith. From behind the arc. Gets the three to fall. And now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
No way he's going to pass that shot. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Takes the three. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The shot by Diabate, no good. Wizards trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer Holmes. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the screen. Ball outside. Smart against Curry. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Both teams deciding to change it up. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game. The Wizards shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to Middleton. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Middleton's got 8.
A long shot for sure, but Middleton fully capable from that kind of range.
Miller outside. Here's Diabate. For 3, Bridges. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. Bridges feeling it out a little bit with the drive, and Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Wizards trail by 4. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
And with the defender not really committing to him, he fires away.
Pass to Miller. Williams up top. Now here's Green. Middleton covering. Here's Sarr for the lead. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Ball. For 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Poole for 3. Look at Poole showing the range.
And Poole just deadly from 3.
Ball passes to Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Miller's got 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Miller, a screen on Middleton. Back to Miller. 5 on the clock. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And now a 3-point Charlotte lead.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Spins. Lets it fly. Poole's shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte and comes in for LaMelo Ball.
Substitution on the court.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bridges misses. The Wizards have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And Washington making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Here's Salon. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Champagne's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Mann. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Wizards shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Champagnie. On target from range. Champagnie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And another area where Poole continues to work has just become a much more effective passer.
Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Now, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. Sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
Now here's Poole. Give him 8 points now. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Salon. Off target with the 3. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Poole's shot is off. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Mann. That 3's off the mark. And the Wizards shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pulls it. That one rolls around and rims out.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Salon. Launches it. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Marcus Smart, and it's Carrington in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Kispert's checked in for Gill. Puts it up off the inbound, and it falls all over the rim and in. Bay's got his first points of the game.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter. He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Smart finds Bay. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hornets leading by 7. And here's Nurkic for 3. It's hauled in by Carrington. And Washington with possession. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Ball. Rebounded by Champagnie.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Ball. Pass to Diabate. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Wizards trail by 4. Smart looking around. Lets it go from deep. The Hornets pull it in. The 3 from Ball. Ball sticks the 3.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Pass to Bay. Down low. And here's Kispert. His first shot attempt. Jump shot is good that time.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Pass basket's good. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Well, Nurkic and his jump shot are works in progress, but he cans that one.
Hey, from long range. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, man, Bay needed that one, and so did the team.
Pass to Nurkic. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. From downtown, Kispert grabs a miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Hey, no good. Hornets leading by 4. Ball outside. And here's Nurkic for 3. Again, the miss by Nurkic. The Wizards have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Champagnie, that's good.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Nurkic. Clock at 6. And here's Curry for 3. A shot from the high post. Again, the miss by Nurkic. For Washington, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Curry. Hey, from long range. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. For 3, Smith. Charlotte, no good that time either. Pass to Carrington. Smart with the ball. Kispert outside. Hey, from long range. Smith with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And another miss by Washington.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And here's Kispert from the arc. No good from 3-point range.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He won.
get back on track.
Yeah, Kevin, when you're struggling, sometimes you just need that one win to get you going, and then you can be propelled in the right direction. Don't underestimate the power of having some positive momentum.
Well said. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Green, and it's Williams at the center position. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. Puts up a deep three. Hornets with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
And it's Detroit's ball. It's a three-point game. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise. And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Cunningham against Ball. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Hardaway from outside. Bridges with the board. Charlotte's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. There's Miller with the three. Charlotte no good that time either. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. For three, Harris, and drops it. It comes off the assist from Hardaway. Harris has got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball, no good. Detroit with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Hardaway finds Duran. Cunningham against Miller. Takes the three. Good D by Miller.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Right now, I've turned it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Detroit with the ball. Following the three by Charlotte. Cunningham for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
Ball. Pass to Miller. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. From the arc. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Miller outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Cunningham passes to Duran. And stolen by Miller. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Stolen by Thompson. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. Stolen by Ball. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Out to Harris from outside the arc. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here is Miller. He's got 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The kick out to Cunningham. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Bridges, right side. On the wing, Miller. Over Hardaway. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
We've got Dennis Schroeder, Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Ivy in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
No good from Beasley. It's stolen by Schroeder. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just one on the basket from Ball.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Detroit, no good that time either. Hornets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
Stewart misses. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's the three. Here's Diabate. Ball kicks to Curry. From deep. Ball no good. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Charlotte in the lead. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Ivy with the bucket. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
So it's Detroit now, following the score by Charlotte. Detroit making a switch. Hollins checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Miller's subbed in for Curry. Kicks it out to Beasley, beyond the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Deep 2 from Ball. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 3. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Now, here's Stewart. Still scoreless. And it's Schroeder missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success. Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. Hornets trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Beasley with a clean look, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 3, and we'll be back with you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Green in at the small forward. And here is Bridges, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Williams passes to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. On the wing, Hardaway. Inside, out to Harris. For 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got 12 in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. No good on the triple. Pistons leading by 3. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball surveying the defense. Bridges a screen on Cunningham. Clock at 6. Charlotte no good that time either. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Puts up a deep 3. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Cunningham. Hardaway has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Now Ball. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
A different look here for Detroit. Beasley's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Cunningham. Smith checked in for Charlotte. Bridges for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Pistons leading by 3. Ivy kicks to Beasley.
Who's watching here?
Fires for 3, and Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul for the Pistons. Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Asar Thompson. And then for Charlotte, Diabate's checked in, and it's Seth Curry in for Ball. And yes, it's good. And now that's 11 points from Brandon Miller.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Got that bucket in no time at all. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Miller sets a screen for Smith. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. They get it back. Here's Duren. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Hornets trail by 3. Curry with it. Duren picks him up.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Schroeder up top, guarded by Kerr. Ivy, no one around him, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ivy's got 6.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Really left alone that time.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Curry. Here's Diabate. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Traps in the tray. Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. Now Schroeder. Here's Ivy. And no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hornets on top. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Ivy, Malik Beasley out there with Holland. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Reed in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. A shot by Diabate, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Ivy. No good with the triple. The Hornets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Holland. The Pistons working the ball around now. Beasley for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now, here's Nurkic. Ball's knocked loose. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The tray. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And they're moving it up. Here's Ivy. Carries it from 3-point range. And the Pistons lead by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Here's Beasley. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. The 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Shoots over Holland. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried the fadeaway, but just couldn't pull it off.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. Here's Ivy. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Ivy's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Detroit. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Holland with the rebound. Now Nurkic. Smith for three. And the Hornets miss again.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged.
Reed misses. Hornets trail by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Ball. Smith sets the pick for Ball. Out to Smith. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Beasley outside. Fires the three. Well, shot off that time. The Hornets shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Knocks down the trifecta.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here is Smith. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Here's Ivy. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Misses the three. Outside Ball to take the lead. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Bullseye!
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
A three-pointer. Good. And don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
We'd like to thank
this great league. Certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
George finds Koulibaly. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good, George.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Hardaway. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Out to Harris. Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Washington's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shoots. Sarr's shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Harris for the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Shoots the 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Duran. For 3, Harris. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Poole finds Middleton. To the middle. Outside for George. From downtown. Poole on the wing. Drills the three-pointer.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now here's Cunningham. Harris outside. Hardaway for 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And here's Harris from the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 6.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Outside for George. Lots of room. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham outside. Thompson passes to Hardaway. Pistons passing it around. Poole with the steal. They're running. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Out to Hardaway. 3-pointer. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Middleton can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Hardaway. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got his 6th rebound on the night. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duran, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. 4 on the clock. Near the 3-point line, it's Poole. The Wizards with another miss. Pistons shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Hardaway, no good. Washington leading now by 6. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Sinks the 3-pointer. Middleton's got a couple of 3s now in the first for Washington. Cunningham passes to Duran. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Washington. Czars got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Poole for three. That one misses. Got it up. That shot missing. And so it's Washington ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the three... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Washington, Corey Kispert is out there with George. Then there's Smart, then there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. Beasley against Holmes. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Beasley.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
Carrington, they get the rebound. Pass to George. In the corner, Smart with it. The shot's good on the assist by George. Smart's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Ivy kicks to Beasley. The tray. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Washington leading now by 9. Kispert, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Holmes with it. Beasley covering to the left side wing. For 3, Kispert. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Smart misses. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nobody near Schroeder. Drills it from outside. Schroeder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Smart. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 3. And it's Schroeder missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've held a 12-point lead early. Nice shot by Smart.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
For 3, Beasley does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Back to Kispert. Pass to Smart. There's the triple. Rebound by the Pistons. It's tipped. The time for the ball. Holmes against Stewart. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. Then for the Wizards, Champagne's checked in. Bays subbed in for George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Smart against Schroeder. Pass to Holland. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Wizards leading by 12. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Here's Harris. No good that time. Excellent D there from George. And the Wizards with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. And Poole gets it to go.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Harris passes to Duran. Thompson with it. Hardaway for 3. Sinks the triple.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Poole kicks to George. Here's Here's Middleton. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pistons trail by 16. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Poole. And here's Harris from the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
It's his first trip to the line.
In last season's numbers, show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most. A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Cunningham against Poole. Thompson outside to the right side. For 3, Harris. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Washington Wizards feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Thinking about the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pistons trail by 17. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Thompson in its small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Coulibaly. No good on the 3. Pistons shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Coulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm speed.
Yeah, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Cunningham dishes it to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. 11 points for Tobias Harris.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Now Coulibaly. Baseline try. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Hardaway with it. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Wizards leading by 12. Pass to Song. Hardaway with the steal. Pass break Detroit. The three-pointer no good. Wizards have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Cunningham finds Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Cunningham against Poole. For 3, Harris hands it from downtown. Harris has got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Cunningham outside. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
A clear look here for Middleton. The Wizards with another miss.
All of alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Poole against Cunningham. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. 17 points was their biggest margin. Sarr with it. Duran picks him up. The three from George. The Wizards with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Got that one up quick. Koulibaly's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. They get it again. Cunningham outside. Off target with his three. Wizards leading by 9. Middleton the basket. Poole. Koulibaly with it. Beyond the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Poole. Harris's shot is off. Washington shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Outside, George. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Koulibaly. It's stolen by Duran. Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. Back to Hardaway. There's the three. Excellent D there from George. For three. That shot off the mark. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Washington out in front. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Washington, Saddiq Bey is out there with Corey Kispert. Then there's Smart, and it's Champagnie in at the center position. Smart wide open, he fires. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, Marcus Smart will not let that last 3 go unanswered. He delivers one of his own.
Schroeder, right side. The rebound by Champagnie.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Smart misses. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Stewart. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Stewart's got his first bucket in this one. Smart kicks to Bey. This one for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ivy. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Kate Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Wizards. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Here's Smart. And the 3 ball is good. Smart's got 9 points now in just the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. It's stolen by Cunningham. Launches the 3, nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, and how about that beautiful two-way play from Cunningham, turning defense into offense.
from outside the arc. The Wizards with another miss. Pistons trail by 11. Ivy passes to Beasley. Fires the three. The rebound by Champagnie. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Offline with his three. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. No good from Beasley.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Smart. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
I'll tell you, the dynamic physicality of Marcus Smart, he has gotten a lot of opportunities.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Beasley. Wizards have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Pass to Carrington. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Middleton for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Wizards lead by 13.
And I love seeing Middleton rise up there with confidence, knocking it down for that corner 3.
Cunningham kicks to Holland. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smart misses. Time running out for the Pistons.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Wizards.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Marcus Smart.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Ivy. In the corner, it's Sarr. From downtown, traps in the tray.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Duren. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Sarr. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel.
pressure too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
George, a screen on ball. This one for three. And George gets it to go on the assist by Poole.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Ball passes to Miller. Here's Bridges. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Hits the three-pointer.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. It's a three-point game. Inside. Williams in the post. Shoots over Sarr. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. We played just over a minute here in the first. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The Pool Party.
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Now here's Poole. Fade away. Sarr misses. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Miller outside. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Washington. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Sarr misses. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Pulls up at the elbow. Here's Williams. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Kispert's checked in for George.
Number 24, Corey Kispert.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Poole outside. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Miller. And the 3 off target. And Washington shooting just 38% so far in this one. Kispert, the pass to Poole. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Offline with a baseline jumper. Well, the Hornets shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something, get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Williams. Okogie comes in for Green. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Curry in for LaMelo Ball.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Now here's Holmes. Lets it fly. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
The 3, Smith. Kispert grabs a miss. Kispert's got 4 rebounds now. puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Okogie. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Wizards leading by 3. Bay from long range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. It's stolen by Poole. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. 5 ticks left in the first quarter here. For 3, Smith.
They got that one.
Gets it. Wow.
That's before the buzzer right there.
And just nails the 3.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Washington up 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
We've got Ball. He's out there with Smith. Seth Curry is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Washington leading by 6. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And that one drops. For Charlotte, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Ball. Nurkic inside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
Pass to Carrington from deep 3-point range. The Hornets pull it in. Smith outside. Here's the pick from deep. That shot missing. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Hornets trail by 6. To the middle. The kick out. Curry. 3-pointer. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bay from long range. Pure from 3-point range. Bay's got 6.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Curry. There's a screen by Nurkic. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's the 3. Rebounded by Champagny. Champagny's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bay from long range. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
3.
Smart has got 3 assists in the game.
And Bay doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Nurkic. Jacks up a 3. And Bay pulls it down. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's the 3. And it's Smart missing. Ball with it. Guarded now by Smart. And here's Nurkic. Let's go with a 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
How about that? Nurkic extending his range out to the 3-point line.
From deep 3-point land. Oh my goodness! Smart from way out there.
incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. Launches a three. And the Hornets, another three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Carrington, covered by Smith. Puts up a three. Carrington, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ball. Nurkic against Bay. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by Carrington.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball right side. No good. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Saddiq Bey for the Washington Wizards. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court right now for the Wizards, we've got George, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Sarr in at the 5 down low.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
And no doubt this is what happens to an aging player, and for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Hornets trail by 6. Here's Stallone. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Washington has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Middleton, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Williams a screen on Middleton. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Gibson's checked in for Williams.
Number 67, Taj Gibson.
Gibson down low. Ball outside. There's the triple. Charlotte, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 6. Pass to George. It's Poole on the wing. The 3 is up. And George gets it to go on the assist by Poole. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Not good there, Allie. Thank you. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done so many ways on the offensive end.
Poole finds George. The 3 ball. Poole shot is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Williams misses. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. From deep, Sarr drops in the three. Sarr's got 9 points.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Ball passes to Miller. Here's Nurkic. Ball with it. Poole picks him up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Miller can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 14. Koulibaly on the wing. No good on the three. Here's Charlotte. Ball passes to Miller. Williams with it. Puts up a three. George with the block. Poole outside. Back to Middleton. Outside Koulibaly. George for three. Hornets with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Ball. Koulibaly defending. And Ball gets it to go. He's got 5.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Pass to Koulibaly. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Man, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hornets on D. Down by 12. Poole outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Poole's got his second basket of the game.
And Poole shot sometimes, man, that thing just looks so pure.
Miller outside. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Back to Kispert. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Nurkic just got 6 rebounds now in the game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Beyond the arc. And Smart nails the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's Washington. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Ball is out there with Smith. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Brogdon from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Smith no good. Washington leading by 9. Pass to Carrington. Shoots over Curry. Shot's good by Carrington. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Curry, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Diabate. Ball outside. Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brogdon's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball passes to Smith. Pass to Nurkic. To the inside. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Carrington. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Now ball. Smith outside. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got rebound number 7 tonight. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Fires in the triple. And the Wizards lead by 14.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Nurkic, a screen on Brogdon. Fades back. Rebound by the Wizards.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And it's Smart missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. The 3, Smith nails it from 3.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Washington. They lead by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kispert outside. The 3. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
They're running. Brogdon from outside. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Miles Bridges comes in for Diabate. Green's checked in for Curry. And Miller subbed in for Smith. Pass to Bridges. From the arc. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Wizards leading by 14.
Charlotte's foul. Josh Green.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
Ball passes to Bridges. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. A new lineup here for Charlotte. And so it's Washington with it. There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Jones. Offensive board. From deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Pass to Simpson. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Okogie's shot is off. Jones with the ball. Washington again can't hit. Here's Okogie.
Three-pointer. Josh Okogie.
Fires from way outside. Can't connect. So we see the Wizards taking the W here.
That's the end.
It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
And Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cunningham is out there with Hardaway. And it's Duren in at center, locking down the middle. Here's Ball. Chalk up two there.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Cunningham for three. The Hornets pull it in. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Pass to Duren. From the arc. Cunningham's shot is off. Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. There's Green with the three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bridges. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Detroit's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. They're in high post. Thompson passes to Harris. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Bridges, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. The Pistons leading. Thompson finds Duren. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Drills the three-pointer. Cunningham's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pistons. Cunningham against Ball. Bridges inside the three-point line. And it falls over the rim and in.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type shot.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Another shot, and Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Over Ball. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Miller with a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Green kicks to Ball. Takes a 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
That one goes. Count it. He has 5. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 3-point game. Bridges finds Miller. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Hardaway from outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out to Miller. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
They've got Curry. Smith is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. The kick out to Ball. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Shooter kicks to Ivy. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one. Hornets trail by 6. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Puts it up. Diabate grabs the board.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Brandon Miller comes in for Seth Curry. And a switcher also for Detroit. Hollins checked in. Detroit leading by 6. Nobody near Schroeder. Detroit no good that time either. Smith against Stewart. Pass to Diabate. Smith for 3. Drills it from outside. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
And here's Beasley. Here's the 3. Cranes the 3-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Floats it up for Williams. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, can you believe that?
Green, the pass to Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Misses the 3.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Beasley for 3. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 6. The 3, Bridges. And the Hornets miss again. There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. Detroit, no good that time either. Miller with a screen on Beasley. Bridges passes to Miller. Bridges kicks to Miller. Green with a screen for Miller. And it's Ball in the corner. From deep, shot clock at 5. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 8.
The corner is not a problem for Ball. He's confident he can make that.
The 3. Miller, no up. And Beasley has the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Three-pointer. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Ball kicks to Miller. On the wing, Green. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. He has 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Cunningham passes to Harris, and it's Beasley in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 6.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Harris a screen on Bridges. On its way from Beasley for 2. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Pistons lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's getting it done is Malik Beasley.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Cade Cunningham out there with Hardaway. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Harris with him. And it's Miller picking him up. Hardaway for 3. And that's a foul. Called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Cunningham against Ball. Shoots a fader. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Bridges for 3. Rebound, Detroit. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots. Shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Charlotte ball.
Hornets trail by 8. Ball dishes to Miller. Over Hardaway. There's Ball with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 11.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
On the wing, Hardaway shoots the 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Out to Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons leading by 5. Cunningham left side. A 3 ball. Detroit, no good that time either. Charlotte has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Harris for the three. Sinks the triple. Harris has got 8 points.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Ball. That's checked in for Charlotte. And then for Detroit, Malik Beasley comes in for Hardaway. And Ivy subbed in for Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte, trailing here by 8. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Ivy kicks to Beasley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ivy against Ball. Bridges passes the ball. There's Miller with the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Fires away from outside. Knocked away. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Miller's got 9 points in the quarter.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Beasley can't get that one to fall.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. For the lead. Beasley with the rebound. The Pistons lead it. Ivy with it. Williams picks him up. Ivy passes to Thompson. For 3, Beasley. Again, the miss by Beasley.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Ivy. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Takes the 3. Smith with the basket on the assist from Ball. Smith's got the lead up to 1 now for Charlotte. Thompson dishes to Beasley. Got it off in time. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Detroit. They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
23.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Smith is out there with Ball. Then it's Curry. And it's Diabate in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And the Hornets making a change here. Mann's checked in. Hornets trail by 3. Tries the spin move. Out to Smith. From past the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. For 3, Beasley. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Curry can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
No good from Beasley. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Curry.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Ivy kicks it over to Schroeder. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reach the fourth quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a re-jump.
And now the Pistons fast break. Beasley for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Beasley's got 9 points here in the second half. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
For three, Beasley. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith kicks to Kerr to tie it up. That one, no good. Detroit leading by 3. Holland the pass to Schroeder. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Man finds Smith. The three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Back to Stewart for 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith for 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Nurkic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Out to the wing. Back to Ivy. Pass to Beasley. Now here's Ivy. Covered by Smith. He muscles it in through the contact and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Charlotte. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. Beasley for 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's the Pistons now. It's a 1-point game. Latrey. The offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Launches a 3. Buries it from outside.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Man. Kicks it out to Gibson. No good from 3-point territory. Beasley outside. Laces one from 3. Curry outside. Can't get it to fall. And so the Pistons take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.